Hello, welcome to Fortune from Faye, Tarot and Oracle card readings. This reading is for the month of May and it is for Aries. So for this reading, it is mainly for Sun, Moon and Rising. But if you find you're drawn to it, you might have an Aries placing elsewhere in your chart. Please do excuse my voice. I lost it last week and it's only just started to come back. So please bear with me on that. I will be using the Phantom Wise Tarot. I'll be using Healing with the Angels, and I will be using the Archangel Oracle card deck. Pop them out the way. So yeah, this is a random reading, so please take what is for you and leave what isn't for you behind. So what themes do we have for Aries for the month of May? What themes are likely to pop up? Well, you don't want to go back in. Playfulness. Ooh, you need to get playful. Start having fun. Emerging. Okay, maybe you've got new things and new interests emerging, a new life emerging. Feels like it's something big. Oh, okay, we've got truth and integrity. We're just gonna cover up the naked people a little bit there, just so the internet doesn't ban us. Right, hang on, do this a bit better. There we go. And we've got manifestation. Let's see what the main tarots have to say to you. Oh, hello, that was quick. So 9 of Pentacles. That one's standing out. 7 of Cups. Oh, and that one is jumping out. 5 of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Knight of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Okay, I get a feeling there's 2 things you're leaving behind. On both these cards, 2 swords have been left. This one's picked up 5 and he's picked up 3. There's a couple of things that you're leaving behind somewhere along the way. Oh, hello. How many have we got here? We've got 1, 2. No, that's acceptable. We'll have those. Right, I don't normally read cards upside down. I may on the odd occasion read a card upside down, but I don't normally read them upside down unless I am drawn to read it upside down. And today, I don't think is the day for upside down cards. So we're just doing it. We're just doing the upright readings. It's very rare that I actually read an upside down card. Oh, so we've got the Star Strength. And the 8 of Cups. Right, apologies there. I just needed to cough, and I thought you don't want to listen to that, so we're not going to subject you to me coughing. Right, so we've got playfulness here is the first one. Let's see what it says. Fun and play is the angel's way. They guide you to add fun to your life and to know that fun is necessary, not a luxury. So you've had a bit of scarcity, like material wise, which makes it difficult sometimes to go out and do fun stuff because sometimes the fun stuff costs money. So we've had a bit of scarcity, but we've now got the Nine of Pentacles. So you've got a lot more here. But don't sit there for too long. You could sit and admire what you've got, but don't sit there for too long and not crack on with the work. Maybe have a think about what lights your brain up when you do things. What do you find exciting? Think about all the different things that you like to do and find an easy way to do them. It might be just a class to try out the different things. You've got the money behind you to be able to do that now. So it should be a lot easier than it has been in the past. We've got emerging. Your true self, radiant, powerful, successful, and intelligent, is now shining through the surface. Allow your true self to be visible to others, for you lift them up and inspire them. It's okay to put down the things that you don't want to do anymore. These things I feel were things that you weren't doing for you anyway. You were doing for other people and you felt you had to continue with them. So the story with the Seven of Swords is generally there's like some sort of battle and he's walking away with stealing the other people's swords. But I feel here there is a relevance to putting down the two items that no longer suit you. And you've got to pick up those things you're passionate about. And the knight is the teenage character. And like really go at it with full energy. Like, I really want to do this. I really want this to work out. I'm gonna give this a really good go. So that is quite important that you actually pick up the things you want to be doing. You can leave the bits you don't want to be doing anymore. Don't do them for the sake of other people. Do things for the sake of yourself, not for others. And yeah, let your true, pure self shine through. Try not to make yourself be what other people want you to be. The people that appreciate you for the things you have got and what you're doing will still hang around. The people that only appreciated you for the things that you've dropped, they didn't really appreciate you anyway. So they're not really worth having about. And we've also got truth and integrity. You're guided to be very honest with yourself and true to yourself in all your activities and actions. Let go of anything inauthentic. Yeah, you're putting those things down. It's coming back to this again. That do not mirror your highest intentions for yourself. If something in your life isn't working, be willing to release it to God and the angels. Sometimes you have to make space for something else to come in before it will come in. It won't just appear. You've got to make that space, learn to like yourself and the shadow side of yourself, and then things will start to appear in your life. So we've got the sun, very young male energy in the sun. It's very like in the normal like Rider Waite tarot deck, it is a baby sat on a horse celebrating. So yeah, feel if there's things you want to look into and you want to try, go and try them. Don't let worries hold you back. It's not those thoughts that's are holding you back. Just put that sword down. You don't need it. Just go forward. You don't need it without it. And it's the Queen of Cups. It's those learning to let the things that maybe would have bothered you in the past, let them go. Allow things to move forward and allow yourself to actually enjoy things and let the things that no longer serve you, let them wash over you and go. You don't need them anymore. They're not important. Got manifestation. If you want to learn more about manifestation, you need to go and look up Little Lady Witching, especially on TikTok. And apparently she's a manifestation journal, so go and check it out. I don't think it's released just yet, but it is soon going to be released. So check out Macy at Little Lady Witching. And she has some TikToks on manifestation and stuff. And she explains it really well. You have manifested new opportunities and abundance. Know that you can now experience these gifts right now. And also with the manifestation, you have to learn to be happy with what you've got sometimes before the universe will give you anything else. You have to learn to be happy where you are and learn how to. It's okay to still want more, but you have to learn to be content in the actual place you are, not in the places you're not, and focus on what you want and the positives and not on the things you don't want. It's got the star, right? So with the star, if you cannot see the light and it's dark, that's because you are the star for other people, and that's what we've got in that emerging card. You are the star. Let ideas, let things flow away. She's not pouring things away fast. It's all the water's nice and slow. Let things flow. You have a very deep strength in you, a lot of strength, like infinity strength. Yeah, sorry, infinite strength. And you might not believe that, but it is inside you, and you have that resilience. We've also got the Eight of Cups. So keep moving on your emotions. Don't let things sit too long. Don't let the bad or the good emotions sit for too long. Process them, move forwards. Don't don't let your ego build up with this emerging and this manifestation card. You need to make sure that that truth and integrity stays there, and that you are not, your ego is not becoming too big, and you're not, what's the word, you're not overconfident. You need to learn to be very quietly confident that you can do things, but you don't need to tell the entire world, and you can happily quietly get on with things by yourself. Just keep moving through it, and eventually the right people are going to spot what you're actually doing, and you never know where you're going to end up. Right, let's see what pieces of advice we have for you, Aries, for the month of May. That one doesn't want to go back in. Teaching and learning. Keep an open mind, learn new ideas, and teach those to others. That's what you're doing with that emerging card. If you've never had anyone, so when I've done I do Reiki, and when I've spoken with people before, I've said certain things. So I said, go read this book. I'm not going to say anymore, just read this book. But you need to focus on you and your positives and manifestation and all that stuff. And like when people treat you poorly, it's not a reflection of you, it's a reflection on how they feel about themselves, which is an easy thing for me to say to people, but for them to learn is not so easy. So, but when you sit there and someone is quoting that to another person who's not quite in the right headspace and needs that support, it is quite bizarre to see someone saying the words you said to them after they've started to actually pay attention and do that. And it is an ongoing process. It's not an easy thing to do. You're a spiritual teacher and an avid learner. Be open to sharing new ideas and learning about topics that aren't in your immediate sphere of interest. Your students will teach you in many ways too. Trust your teaching and learning abilities, as your mind is one with the divine mind of God. You are intelligent and wise being. Know that it's safe in this lifetime for you to be outspoken in your teachings. We've got Archangel Zadkiel again. Notice your loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So people might constantly be saying the same thing to you, and that's okay. That there might be the angels trying to get a message through to you. So do pay attention to what you get coming through, or what you actually hear from random people that are nothing to do with you. Not comfort. Archangel Azrael, I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So yeah, we've got some bit, if you've had a bit of hard times and putting stuff down, and it's okay to move forwards. It's fine. It's not a problem at all. Right, so what I do is if you get two archangels pop up on two separate cards, we have a look in the book. I don't know if we've got this angel in this book, but let's have a little nose. This is this book that I bought in Totnes in a charity shop for, I think, like $1.99. It's a really cool book, and also I love it. It's got actual. There's a message. Someone's written a message for someone in there and given it to them. I love that. Finding a random message in a book you find in a charity shop. 142. We do have them in here. Right, so Archangel Zadkiel apparently looks like this. I don't know a lot about this one. I know more about some of the other archangels, mainly Archangel Michael. But yeah, this is why I use this book, because my brain cannot even comprehend containing all this information. So his name means righteousness of God. His colour is violet, so maybe wear some amethyst is one of his things. His healing temple is in Cuba. And it's amethyst and moldavite. Now, you're going to find it easier to get hold of amethyst than moldavite. Moldavite is very expensive, and it is asteroids. So it is extraterrestrial. It's very expensive to buy. If you like it, though, go nuts, go buy one. But just be aware, I cannot touch the stuff. And he helps promote self-transformation, emerging, freedom, spiritual growth, joy, and cosmic alchemy. It's the angel of mercy who teaches trusting God and the benevolence of God. He brings comfort in your hour of need, and he is the regent of Jupiter and of Thursday. He has a dagger because he stopped Abraham from sacrificing his son Isaac on Mount Moriah. And he's the guardian of the violet flame. So spiritual growth, self-transformation, joy, emotional freedom. So the violet is the ray which has the shortest wavelength. It also has the fastest vibration of the rainbow, and as such symbolizes the point of transition between what is visible and invisible to normal human vision. It's always represented divine alchemy and the transmutation of energy from a gross physical form into unmanifested divine. Okay, well, there you go. And that is your message for the month of May. I hope that resonates with you. Please do comment. Let me know which areas of your star chart have got Aries in there. Let me know where you're listening to this from. Let me know what you think, what you're up to. This reading will be on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Sometimes they go up quicker on other platforms than others. So if you subscribe or follow, then it means that you'll get the notifications that there's a new reading up. But yeah, I hope you have a magical day when you're listening to this, and I hope you have a magical month of May.